Hey guys, it's me again. It's been about a week and a half to 2 weeks for your secondary fermentation to get done, and now we're going to move on to the stabilizing and fining step. Now this is the step where you can make or break your success of winemaking at home. You really are going to have to follow all the directions to the T here, and you have to make sure that you degas your wine properly to clear, for the wine to clear properly. Otherwise, your entire batch is going to be no good and you're going to have to discard of it. So make sure that you're going to do this correctly. So first of all, if you've been paying attention, you might guess what we're going to start with. We're going to draw another sample of the wine to make sure that has the desired gravity. I've already done that again, and you can see for the first time maybe how the hydrometer is floating in here. It has the weighted bottom and it's just floating in here, and again you're just going to read on your scale what your gravity is at this point, and for me it's about 0.995 at this point, and that is a good gravity to move forward with based on the wine kit that I have. So go ahead and put that to the side. The first step here is to mix the potassium solutions that comes with the kit with a half a cup of cooled water. So I've already measured that, so just go ahead and use cooled water here. Again, I use boiled cooled water just to make sure that we don't get any infections into the wine, even though the wine has the alcohol content that it's going to have at this point and infections are not going to be as dangerous anymore. I'm still careful. So go ahead and mix both packets with that water that you have there. So and then what you want to do is add that to the wine. Now be careful here when you do that, but just go ahead and put it in there. Now the important thing for this step all throughout is really stirring the wine heavily. So you really have to literally whip the wine, and that is what they call it. They whip the wine, and what you're going to see is gas bubbles coming up. You do want all the gases and carbon, the CO2 getting out of here. The potassium, that is a clearing agent to make sure that it's going to clear properly. So after you do that step, you can see that my spoon doesn't fit in here properly the right way, so I just use it the other way, which is fine. Do whatever works for you. They do have something that you can connect to the power drill, and that steers it up. That's fine too if you want to spend that extra money, but it works just fine if you do it without it. Now at this point, there's going to be an extra step required for this wine, because as you might remember, I'm making a wine-based beverage that has some strawberry and lychee flavoring. If you don't do that, this step that I'm going to show you now is not required. You're just going to move on right to the next step. But what you want to do here is get 4 cups, about 1 liter of the wine out of here to make some room for this extra juice pack that we have here, and that's the strawberry and lychee flavor that needs to go in there. And I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to go through the steps and explain it. So you get 4 cups out of here, and I'm just going to, this is very heavy. Usually I'm getting some help with this, but make some room here. And then add the juice that's in here. Just go ahead and add everything in here. And again, very important, you want to stir this up. I'm going to stir this up vigorously. And after that's done, there's some chitosan, I'm not sure how to say it, but that's what this is. It's a fining agent. So you add that. Again, you're going to stir. After everything that you're going to add to this wine, you're going to stir it up vigorously. So at this point, you should have that 1 liter of wine that you removed earlier. You're going to add that back in there. And you're going to add some cool water to make sure that it's going to come up just about 2 inches off the top here, so all the way up to the top. And once you do that, you're just going to go ahead and close it back up. Put the airlock on top of it, and you put it back for about another 10 days before you come back to it, and that's it. Again, what you want to do here, oh, I did forget one step. What you can do, let me get the test tube back here. This is just a little trick. What you can do to make sure that your wine is completely degassed, you put some wine in this test tube here, put the top on it or cover it with the palm of your hand, and then you just shake it. When you remove your hand, there shouldn't be a puff or popping sound. If there is, go ahead and stir it some more. You want to keep repeating this until you don't hear puffing sound anymore, because at that point you know that there's no gas in this wine anymore and you're good to move on. And that's it for this step. Again, put it away for a few more days and then come back to bottle it.